All right, so I already printed the order sheet for the customer, wrote my thank you note. I've been like referring people to like my YouTube channel as well, as I write the thank you note as well. But I wanted to see how much it would cost me to mail the package to the customer, and because it's like on the other side of the country, which I feel like basically everyone is. It's always like in what would be considered like zone 8 or something. Because I'm in the Pacific Northwest, in the very northwest of the country, and most of my customer base is usually on the eastern part or like the Midwest part of the country. Like my shipping is always like super expensive. So I just basically put into Pirate Ship. It's 9 by 6 by 3. It's actually, I measured it again because it's bulging now. It's a little bit closer to 3.5. I don't know how big of a difference that's going to make at the post office, or if they actually check something like that, or do they just like eyeball it? Because 9 by 6 by 3 and it being 5 pounds, it's $8.24 for me to ship. The thing is, if I put the height, which is now closer to like 3.5 inches, yeah, it goes to 9.39. So it's like $1.15 more. I'm going to see if I can get this price. It's even like $8.24. When I was shipping those 151 Costco boxes, I think shipping a God, what size was that? Do I have it saved still? Don't think I do. I think they were like 10. I think they were like 10 by 6 by 3, which I guess is similar in size. I don't remember. They're bigger though. Um, they were about like 10.50, $11 or so. So mailing a box that seems like it's twice as small um, is only like a couple of dollars cheaper. It just kind of blows my mind how expensive it is. I think I had checked on eBay, and they were offering me to ship this box for a little over like $9. So I'm gonna go with Pirate Ship instead. But I thought I would also show you the breakdown of how much I'm getting paid. So I actually found out about this recently, that you can actually see how eBay will break it down for you. So charge $20 for it. In fees, it was $3.23. So my net proceeds is $16.77. eBay does charge tax, so they take the tax amount out. But they have the one thing that eBay has compared to TCG Player is they have like a final, like a flat fee. So for here, it's like 40 cents. It doesn't matter for bigger orders like this as much when it's like 40 cents, but I know I've sold like a play set of like 4 cards before, and they take out like 30 cents. So that actually does hurt your margins a bit, quite a bit when you're selling like smaller orders like that. But for a $20 order, 40 cents isn't as much. It still adds up. I don't know if there's a way for you to break it down even further. I mean, it's 13.25%. I think on TCG Player is like 12.75. So eBay's a little bit more. But even with 16, let's break it down real quick. 16, 77. Nah, too many. So this is how much I get after fees, but I also offer free shipping. So I need to put that into the calculation as well, because I don't think anyone would buy 1,000 Japanese One Piece cards for $20. I mean, there may be some people, but this is the first time this listing has ever sold since I put it up back in. It's like about like August or September of last year is when I made this listing, just to try and get rid of a bunch of bulk cards. and I kind of forgot about it, just because I haven't really had any eBay sales in a while. But it popped up this morning, like early this morning, so I was like, oh, awesome. Like, I wonder which one sold. Like, it would have been better because I have two listings for the bulk. One is for 1,000, which is what the $20 one is, and I have another listing for, how much is it? I can like look it up real quick. So I have a $20 one, and I have a 5,000 card one for $90. So you get a little bit of like a $10 discount if you get 5,000 cards. But the benefit of sending 5,000 cards rather than 1,000 cards is your overall shipping is going to be cheaper. So even if I were to send these 5,000 cards in like a flat rate, like medium sized box, or I don't know if it would be like a medium or a large size box. I actually have like a bunch of them on that same shelf. It would probably be at most like $25. So I would actually save on shipping. The customer would be getting a little bit more of a deal. But yeah, I'm still like, regardless, I'm still happy to get the sale. I just don't think it's necessarily worth doing too many of these, especially because it barely fits in the current box, and I like in the future I'm probably gonna want to use bigger boxes. So it would then get bumped up to that $9 rate. So what I would take in 8.24, I'm basically making $8.53 after fees and shipping for a $20 order. Still better than nothing. I have like hundreds and thousands of One Piece bulk, so getting rid of some of them and selling it for something is better than nothing. But I also want to make it so it's like actually worth my time, because this is like the first time I've ever packaged an order like this. I was trying to find the right box. I was calculating like what would be like the optimal box size and weight in order to keep my shipping costs down. I know shipping has gone up recently within the like last month or two, so I'm not sure if this is the result of that. Shipping is just going to be expensive now, even for a small package as small as 9x6x3, which it doesn't look like. I mean, it has weight to it, but it's a small, this is like a small Amazon box. So I'm just like surprised it's this expensive to ship it. I will probably increase the price of this listing to maybe, I used to have it at $25. I'll probably increase it to $25. That way I'm making a little over $10 for shipping like 1,000 cards. $10 per 1,000 like One Piece cards is like what I would like to be at. I probably need to sell it for cheaper. It would probably be much better to be able to sell these like locally, but I've had them on my Facebook Marketplace for the same amount of time. It was actually the first like listing I ever posted on Facebook Marketplace was these One Piece bulk, but I have had no one reach out asking to purchase them, even at the rate I have them at, which is cheaper than what it is on eBay. And I forgot, I do have these on TCG Player as well. So even giving people like a better deal, I think I might have them at like $10 per 1,000, or maybe it's like $15 per 1,000. No one around the area is interested in it. I think I've also made it where you can purchase them. Like I have like shipping available on Marketplace, but yeah, still nothing. I realize, God, on TCG Player, I have the exact same listing, but for cheaper because there's just more eyes on TCG. I have them as $13.96, which I am definitely going to change because, like, let's do fast calculation. $13.96, and let's say TCG Player takes just like 13%. So multiply it by 0.87. 12, 15 is what I would essentially take. And if I went through pirate ship again to sell it, minus 8.24, I'm basically making $3.90 if I were to sell anything through TCG, which I'm happy I have not. I'm probably going to increase the price on TCG as well, even though I've never made a sell on there for bulk cards. I don't even know how many people even know that you can buy bulk card lots on TCG Play. Like, I randomly stumbled upon this, and there aren't people that really buy bulk lots very much on here. Like, let's see, I haven't checked in a while, but sales history wise, I mean, it says average like once a day. It's less than once a day. I mean, in the last, 2 weeks? 2, 4, 6, 8, like 10 orders in like the last 2 weeks. So it's like less than one a day. And these are going for so cheap. Like, I imagine the people that are selling these at like these prices here, they're probably somewhere like in the central part of the US, or they're either on the East Coast where most of the customer base is anyways. Like what? This is Game on NC, North Carolina, potentially. It's just going to be cheaper for them to ship. Like, I am, 2, 4, 6, 7. I'm top 7 on the list. And I think my prices are already pretty cheap. But I haven't had anyone purchase any of my listings since I placed it back in like September of last year. But yeah, that was essentially it. I just wanted to give you guys a look of what it would be like to package and ship 1,000 bulk cards through eBay. I'm hoping I get more orders like this in the future, but this is like the first order I've gotten in like 6 months, so I'm not holding my breath. Let me know if you guys want to see more like packaging type videos. I realize I've done one of these before. When I first started the YouTube channel, I had like something like 10 orders I had packaged, and I did something like that, and it seemed like it did pretty well. But yeah, I was just trying to figure out how to mail this package of 1,000 bulk cards, since it's the first time I've ever done it. But until then, I'll see you guys next time.